Welcome to Snooze Worthy, a podcast by Parenting Practice of Colorado, your window into the world of pediatric sleep, where we explore the science behind sweet dreams, effective sleep teaching techniques, and all the intriguing nuances of your child's slumber. I'm your host, Lindsey Birchfield.
And I'm Paige Legault. Together, we're here to guide you through the labyrinth of parenting, offering insights, strategies, and science-backed advice to make parenting during those early childhood years not just manageable, but truly memorable.
As pediatric sleep specialists, we've seen the transformational power of sleep in countless families.
And because parenting is a journey, we won't stop at sleep. We'll provide you with valuable parenting tips for every aspect of early childhood, from managing tantrums to fostering creativity and hitting those all-important milestones.
So whether you're a seasoned parent in need of a sleep overhaul or a new parent preparing for the joys and challenges of early childhood, Snooze Worthy is your trusted resource. Join us as we unravel the science of sleep, share practical advice, and make parenting truly snooze-worthy. Welcome back to Snooze Worthy. This month, we're talking all about gratitude and good sleep. Hello, Thanksgiving. How these two things are beautifully connected.
Yep, and today's episode is called The Rested Family, Reclaiming Rest and Gratitude, and honestly, this one hits close to home for both of us. We'll be diving into what it really means to rest as a family, not just sleep more, but to slow down and regulate and reconnect with your kids.
Yes, absolutely. Because rest isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about feeling safe enough to let go, to breathe, to be present. And when families are well rested, that sense of safety and connection naturally deepens.
Let's start with what happens when the body is rested. When adults and kids are sleep deprived, cortisol, our stress hormone, it stays elevated. And that means our emotional regulation goes out the window. Hello, witching hour.
Exactly.
And you're more reactive, you're more anxious, and you are less able to access empathy and to fall asleep peacefully.
Exactly. And the reverse is true too. So when you are rested, our prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the brain responsible for patience, perspective, and problem solving, the part of the brain that develops kind of as your child is growing, functions at its best. And so that's what allows you to show up with calm and compassion when your toddler is having a total meltdown over that blue cup that they wanted.
It's always the blue cup. Sleep literally supports connection. Families who prioritize rest are better at co-regulation, and that's when your calm nervous system helps regulate your child's. You're modeling safety with your energy.
And gratitude plays into this just beautifully. So even taking just 30 seconds before bed to say, I'm thankful for you, lowers stress for both the parent and the child.
Yeah. We talk a lot about family values, kindness, honesty, respect, but what if rest was one of them?
I really, really, really love that. And rest as a value means creating rhythms that honor everybody's need for downtime. It's letting go of constant productivity, the go, 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 and recognizing that slowing down is a form of love. Slowing down to be present with your children makes for a smoother transition into the next part of your day.
Absolutely. Families can do this in really simple ways. Maybe it's having a quiet time every afternoon where everyone takes an hour to themselves, screen free. Maybe it's keeping Sundays as a no plan day, or even adjusting bedtime to allow for a little bit of more wind down connection instead of rushing through to just get them in bed.
Or it could just be protecting sleep environments. Think dim red lights, soft voices, no crazy chaos before bed. Those are small daily signals that say you're safe and you can rest.
Absolutely. And we both integrate that into our own care for bedtime, right? Like dimming the lights. Lindsey loves the red light glasses.
Yeah.
It's all about that, finding what works for you. And when children grow up in a home where rest is respected, they internalize that rhythm and they don't associate rest with laziness. They see it as a necessary for health and happiness for themselves.
Absolutely. And I would say that our kiddos are perfect examples of that.
Yeah.
They know what their body needs when it comes to rest. They're going to be those kids that come to you and say, hey, mom, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. They're not going to fight it, but rather they are recognizing how important it really is to their health and their happiness and how much better they feel. None of us feel great when we're sleep deprived at all.
No.
And, we have to be honest. Rest is really hard, though, for modern parents. We are overstimulated. We are overscheduled. And we're constantly thinking about What's coming next? What
Yeah.
haven't I not checked off my list? All that stuff.
And as those holidays creep up on us, they just amplify that. There's this unspoken pressure to do it all. The parties, the meals, the family events, the matching pajamas.
I do love matching pajamas.
You do.
This
I
year
do
we're
not.
we're penguins.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We are not a matching pajama family.
You either are or you are not.
You are
Mhm.
not. And that's fine. It can be so burdensome. Rest keeps getting pushed back to the bottom of that list, and then the cracks start to show, and all of a sudden we're having meltdowns left and right.
Yes. So reclaiming rest means giving yourself permission to do that pause, right? To
Mhm.
rest. It's saying we don't have to do everything to have a meaningful season. It's about choosing presence with one another over perfection.
Yeah. Or other people's happiness.
Yeah. Or showing up on Instagram perfectly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't worry about it. And you can model that for your kids. So when they see you take that deep breath, when you verbalize how you're feeling, you sit down with some tea and a book and take some time for yourself, or you're closing your eyes 2 minutes before bedtime, you're showing them what self-regulation looks like and that you as their parent even needs it.
Absolutely. And rest doesn't have to be a big thing. It's in the micro moment. So laying on the floor together, watching the fire flicker together, reading slowly instead of just rushing through that bedtime story like you often do.
When you reclaim rest, gratitude follows naturally. You start noticing the warmth, the quiet, your child's laugh, the little squishy hand in your hand. You feel that gratitude more as you're rested. If you are in survival mode, you're not present in your body, you're not present with your children.
So let's give families some take home tools,
Yeah.
ways to make rest just part of their daily rhythm.
Absolutely. Yes. So here are a few ideas you can take and use in your own home. So the first one is each night at bedtime, every family member shares 3 things that they're grateful for, big or small. The prep for your home, 30 minutes before bed, you want to shut the house down, right? Dim the lights, lower those voices, turn off the screen, signal to the body that it's time to rest. And then finally, cozy morning moments, which is something that we do at my home. I love this with both my kids. Instead of rushing out of the bed or even out of the house, stay snuggled together for a few minutes, whatever everyone needs. And that gentle transition can really help regulate that nervous system. We always choose to read books or sing songs, and both my kids love it. I've done it every day their whole lives.
And those rhythms don't just make sleep better, they make home feel safer, calmer, and way more connected.
Exactly. Rest isn't a reward you earn after doing enough. I'm going to say that again. Rest isn't a reward you earn after doing enough. It's the foundation that lets you show up as a parent, partner, and person that you want to be.
And if you're listening and thinking, I want that, I want rest to feel natural in our home, we'd really love to help you build it.
Absolutely. So, inside the Parenting Practice membership, we guide families in creating rhythms that bring more calm, sleep, and connection. You'll find tools for bedtime routines, emotional regulation, and seasonal rhythm resets, all designed to help you rest more and stress less.
You can join us at the link in our show notes. So let's make the season one where gratitude and rest go hand in hand.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening to Snooze Worthy. Remember, the rested family is the connected family. Take a breath, slow down, and reclaim your rest. We'll see you next time.